Hello, my name is Katie Galt, and I'm the assessment coordinator at Sanger Unified School District, which is a medium school district in Central California. This video is about setting up trainings and what trainings cover for CAASPP. So with the trainings, as the LA coordinator, it is the responsibility to make sure that all of your different levels, be they test administrators, site coordinators, et cetera, are all trained to the best of their ability within CAASPP and making sure that not only test security and validity is in there, but just best practices throughout. I make sure that at the beginning of the year and even into the summer, that site principals, especially because the excitement over test scores, that they know the training or the training that is covered at the beginning of the year is more just, hey, test scores are out, and this is how you would access them and what you might do with them. When it comes to then kind of the prep for that year's worth of testing, we look at what we can embed within our teacher trainings, the professional development that teachers are already getting. Some of the different content that we make sure that they get within theirs is information about interim assessments, accessibility resources, really honing in on the universal tools and the designated supports. We also do talk about what are accommodations and who those, which students those accommodations would be eligible for, but we really want to make sure that all of our teachers have an understanding of universal tools and designated supports so that throughout the year, not only on interim assessments, but on their own classroom practices and instructional practices, they're kind of playing with those to really see, hey, what supports are helping our students, what are supports that are distracting for our students and we might need to pull back on a little bit. But we want to have throughout the year those designated supports and universal tools being accessed within our own local assessments. What kind of accessibility features can we look at? So that training we try to push forward into the year in September, October to our teachers. In addition, for our site coordinators, we have a couple of different rounds of training. In that same stretch of time, September, October, November, we usually put together a training on accessibility features, but that training for the last couple of years has been more in line with some slides that I talk through in a video, and then some videos about some of the accessibility features that we then kind of send out, and they take some Google Forms just to check for understanding and make sure that they're on board with, hey, these are the different accessibility features. This is how a student might be assigned a designated support and the team of teachers or educators that would need to make that decision. And again, best practices for those designated supports throughout the year. We do that training as early as we can, but not so early that it gets forgotten, because we do really want those things to be used throughout the year and have it be the most genuine, authentic practice. That again has been kind of moved more virtually within screencasts and videos, and then I do provide some virtual Zoom check-ins if they need it. And then our yearly mandatory you have to go trainings are typically in February or March, depending on when our testing calendar starts. For the most part at our school district, most testing happens within May. I try to do the training in about March. We do both new coordinator trainings and then refresher coordinator trainings. The new coordinator trainings are a little longer and I encourage them to be in person. And then the refreshers I offer an opportunity for it to be virtual. But within that, we talk through all of the different things that we would need to talk through. Again, the test security, what they need to do before. So all of the parent communication and notifications. We talk through opt-outs and parent guardian exemptions, and how to go about doing that, as well as making sure that they've already input all of the accommodations designated supports and kind of the ins and outs of all of the different parts of what it means to be a test coordinator and who they need to be talking to. So throughout the whole year, and then again at the end of the year, similar to the beginning of the year, as test scores start to come in, we talk through SIRS and make sure that they know how to get those scores. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this information timely and useful.